There's a lot of wackiness in this movie. I'm SirDinosaur from Planet X, and now it's time for a movie review. So Ralph and Vanellope are friends, chilling in the video game server world. Everything seems good until a new machine is getting hooked up to the server and it's Wi-Fi. Ralph doesn't know what that is, but some of the other characters explain that having the internet in their system is a big deal. Ralph is okay with his life and not super interested in change, but Vanellope is bored and good to have some change, so they're not on the same page. Ralph makes a secret level for Vanellope in her racing game Sugar Rush to give her something new and fun to do. Vanellope has a good time, but the kid who's playing the game accidentally breaks the controller. Getting a replacement is pretty expensive, so the arcade owner just unplugs the Sugar Rush game. So now all that game's characters are homeless. Oh no! So Ralph decides to go into the internet to find a replacement steering wheel controller to fix Vanellope's game. He brings her along and she's really excited, but when they go into the Wi-Fi modem, nothing happens. That's because it takes a bit for the arcade owner guy to get it set up. Haha. Then suddenly it's active, so Ralph and Vanellope hop into a portal to the internet. So there's a lot of internet jokes. Ralph struggles a bit with the search engine guy, then he gets harassed with pop-up ads, then he and Vanellope see auctions for a lot of random stuff since they're trying to get a steering wheel thing from eBay. Ralph and Vanellope don't get how it works, so they accidentally make the price ridiculously expensive so they can't afford it. Since apparently there's only one steering wheel for this whole game available on the entire internet? That's funny. So Ralph and Vanellope accept a pop-up ad's offer about getting rich by playing video games. Their mission is to steal a car from this crazy game called Slaughter Race to sell it for a lot of money. They almost get away with it, but this lady named Shank chases them to get her car back and, well, she gets it back. Shank is like, hey dude, you don't have to steal cars. There's a much better way of making money on the internet. She suggests making a viral video. Vanellope admires Shank's racing skills, so that helps smooth things out. Ralph and Vanellope have a meeting with the video site's algorithm called Yes, who is happy about their viral video. But it seems like it might be a one-and-done situation, so Ralph decides to do a lot of goofy viral videos to raise money for Vanellope's steering wheel controller. Ralph gets popular pretty quickly. Vanellope gets chased around though, and she runs into the Disney princesses, and they have this odd scene where the Disney princesses are all hanging out together and bashing the men in their movies. Psst. Hey guys, the company that made this movie has made like $1 zillion off of movies and theme parks and merchandise off those movies that a lot of people like. So maybe trashing the Disney princes is not the best long-term strategy. Anyway, Ralph starts reading internet comments on his videos, which of course starts off well until he sees people saying they don't like him. Meanwhile, Vanellope is realizing that she may not be as excited about going home as she thought. The internet is a new and exciting world for her, so maybe she wants to be able to explore it more even though it's important for her to be able to go home. She even sings a song about it, Disney princess style. Ralph overhears Vanellope talking with Shank about maybe not wanting to go home to Sugar Rush, and he decides to take drastic action. Ralph goes to this dark web sketchy guy named Double Dan who gives him a computer virus. Apparently the computer virus feeds off people's insecurities and stuff, which sounds dangerous. Vanellope starts the race with Shank, and it goes well at first, but she gets self-conscious about going behind Ralph's back, and the virus starts to use that to mess with the game. Ralph and Vanellope have a big argument, and Vanellope throws Ralph's hero medal off a ledge. Meanwhile, the virus breaks out of the game and starts to infect the entire internet. Not good. So the virus creates a bunch of evil Ralph clones that wreck the internet and things get bad. The real Ralph gets the medal back, then he and Vanellope patch things up and they team up to fight the virus. The virus becomes this evil Ralph kaiju monster, which is pretty creepy and has some scary imagery that is a bit much. The Disney princesses help save Ralph after the virus kaiju is defeated, which leads to some princess jokes, of course. Everything is now running smoothly in the internet again. Vanellope decides to stay in the internet while Ralph goes back home, but they are friends again now. Ralph and Vanellope stay in touch over video chat and they promise to visit each other, so it's all good. This movie is an odd mishmash of consumerism and some dialogue and scary imagery ideas that feel a little out of place. It's got a solid story at the core though about being afraid of losing a close friend, so I'll say this movie is okay for kids.